drive with Wilson.
Boy, this hoe already starting off cheating. I tackle this nigga in the backfield. This nigga don't even get tackled. He just keep running.
How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First carry for Raheem.
Nigga, that shit not gonna work, buddy.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions.
Like, what is my niggas doing right now? I'm trying to figure out. I feel like this nigga cheating or something, bro.
And they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
David and this motherfucking Mike, boy. That shit. That nigga shit barbershop every time. Yes. On me, dude.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, McDonald.
Kiki QT, first touchdown. Playoffs? Okay.
Kiki QT from 13 yards out. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is
all right, let's get a stop. Because I feel like he was doing some cheat shit. No kizzy. My fucking D lineman was just sitting there and not rushing this nigga while he was just in the pocket.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time.
I don't know what's going on.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run, and then executed.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, now it's Tua. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went can put him on the ground.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And going deep for Hill.
Yeah, we know what you on, nigga. That's all you know. Deep balls to Tua and, to Jalen Waddle and Tyreek. We on that shit now, nigga.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Rodgers to return it. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on.
We on this shit, yeah.
1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. McDonald sets to throw. Dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing is McDonald. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
McDonald.
Yes, he dropped a bit of a 60 overall, nigga. I got that nigga when he was 50 overall, kid. That nigga been eating. Yeah, that nigga fast in the bit. But not real fast. That nigga not real fast. He kinda fast. He like a 89. He feel fast though.
Here's McDonald to throw. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. McDonald buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. McDonald. Looking in zone.
Okay, we're gonna take out 3.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
We should have ran that with JT on 6 in the 3rd.
They take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive.
Boy, I'm about to say, Kenny Moore, you let that nigga do that, boy.
Physical play on the football there.
It was a fucking pig.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense
That's my
loses
fault.
him. It's complete.
That nigga ran some.
Way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are
That was kind of cheesy looking.
extra point.
All right, no cover two.
Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he gets this one just
They got Kalen Barnes at safety.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Operating from the gun, McDonald forced out to his left. Puts it on the carpet, it's out.
I hold myself. I just hold myself. Why I didn't slide?
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
I'm asleep. I deserve it.
A place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of
I deserve it.
And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a
Like,
touchdown
dude,
to that
let's
lead
get a
now
point.
since they're facing second and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Quiddy Pay. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's McDonald. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Taylor is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 17-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Damn, you cheating, bitch. This nigga be cheating.
Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Great play.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
They got Kalen.
Plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. Second down, here's Mostert again. And a pretty good
this nigga sucks, bro. I should not be losing to him. He only winning because he got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. This nigga just running broken plays, motioning niggas left and right.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, He's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Mostert. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. A chance to really cap off a big first half here. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
This nigga trash.
Alec Ingold in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. McDonald dancing to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. Go home.
Man, myself. Bro got Kalen Barnes at free safety though. That shit tough to guard. Nigga everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna make you guard up.
Throwing to start the drive. McDonald buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
They go play action with McDonald. And he's got Pierce. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. McDonald.
No way. Yeah, I lost his hoe. Bro, that Kalen Barnes at safety, that shit cheating, no cap.
To begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too
Nigga should have fumbled that hoe.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Can we get a strip, a sack? Like, come on, man. That nigga need to fumble that hoe.
Coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Quiddy Pay able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10.
All right, we got to fucking slow. First down, McDonald. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. That nigga's just running straight, man.
Get a big one downfield, but that's okay.
We gotta run that hoe.
The second part of
JT.
that is, if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit.
We gotta run that hoe.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to
We can't let me get outside that game.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Taylor on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald.
But my nigga fumbled that hoe. That's what I'm saying, bro. They want me to lose this beat. I got 5 sacks. The first time this nigga sacked me, I fumbled the ball.
But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 4th down, McDonald. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
That nigga running that pill.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this one go deep. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications. Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. McDonald. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. McDonald. Forced out to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They hand it off to Mostert, and they'll get this just to the 40.
That nigga should fumble that hoe. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm coming down.
The opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are right back in this football game. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown out a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
TD!
Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Colts use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And
Why did he? Alright, that's cool. I ain't tripping. I ain't even tripping. It's a 60 overall QB. Can't even be mad at him. Pat Mahomes, Lamar, somebody like that, that would have been 2-point conversion. But it's cool. We just do what we do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill.
This shit crazy, dude. That shit is crazy. I don't know why I did that. Trying to force some pressure.
With his third touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. It's a run with Mostert. It's incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Second down, another run with Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Back to throw. McDonald to the right side, complete to Taylor. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but he
What a fight, McDonald.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs.
Cheating that nigga.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Looking to throw. McDonald escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket.
I just hold my team.
Tried to get away but could not. Call it a loss of 5.
Just hold my team.
To bring up third down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. McDonald. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On 4th down, McDonald buying time to his left.
They just cheated me.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time.
Man.
And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Wilson with a first down carry. And nothing doing.
This game just sold the fuck out of me, bro. Wide open nigga.
Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good to see.
These niggas just hold me, dog.
Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity.
I can't believe that shit.
Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw is Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And going deep for Hill. And he will
Oh, great fucking pass.
Dolphins touchdown.
GG.
Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Dolphins are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Keon Crossen. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the turnover, it's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He had his eyes on the end end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. Seconds remain. This will be an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. How about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And
he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles.
yeah,
the
there's nothing I can do, man.
I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL. Right,
yeah, bro, wide. My nigga Michael Pittman is wide open for a pass. Could possibly get a TD. This hoe just go over his head. He don't try to catch it or nothing. But I just gotta blame that on my damn QB. And Madden. This nigga make all these beautiful throws, but he can't make a throw wide open to a nigga. Nigga didn't even try to catch that hoe or nothing. But I really wasn't tripping though. That nigga was breaking a lot of the rules that we really not supposed to do in that hoe. Like, nigga wasn't rushing. He was rushing too. All type of shit. Look, it's cool. Hey, yeah. That nigga was putting his line in the flat.